gentlemen. This is the second section game and the fifth game of the 2009 season for Upper St. Clair Panthers. Upper St. Clair Panthers away, playing at Peters Township. Indians sporting a 2-1-1 record, 1 win in the section, and Panthers coming in 4-0 with 1 win in the section also. Lots of seniors graduated from Peters Township's championship team last year, and we split with them. So looking forward to a spirited game, and we'll set the starting lineups for St. Clair. Senior laden Scott Matthews in goal. On defense, we've got Ben Walker, Stephen Mackey, Michael Pizzone, and David Steen anchor in the back. In the midfield, Alex Ponlight, Carson Lachelle, Will Sullivan up front, Jimmy Belak up front, and the other two mids, Phil Dormish and Joe Palladino. Peters will take the ball, sends it deep. Walker tracks it down, goes out of bounds, and we'll take a throw in quickly started by Walker. Finds Sullivan. Double teamed on the sidelines again. Familiar play by Peters. They like to use the sidelines as an extra defender. They'll pin you down. Long ball fed into the 25-yard line, headed up. Ball's over the top. Ball dangerously sent across the middle. And Peters goes quick to the attack. Again, another familiar attack by Peters. They come out with a vengeance early on. We've had history here getting a couple quick goals against early on. We've got to just kind of weather this initial storm and set up our ball control, and we should get some attack going. Long ball sent out of bounds by the Panthers, and it'll be Peters bringing it in from their 40-yard line. Long throw by Mayer, headed back out by Walker. Belak goes up. Palladino sends the ball up high, headed out of bounds off of Peters, and the Panthers will take a throw just about at midfield going in. Ben Walker steps up, throws at midfield, over top of Palladino, and tracked back in by the defense. Coach Dyer's style again, pressuring, sending a long ball, and feeding in for chances for scrambles in front of the net. Last 4 games, ball control's been the name of the game for the Panthers. We got to get some control here and get an offense mounted. Peters will take the throw in, midfield. Ball feathers in. Steen clears it out hard at the top of the box, and it'll be an offensive throw for the Indians. Partika takes the ball, another sophomore who had an older brother. Players to watch, number 13, Corey Wilcox on the attack. Jimmy Belak sprinting down the left side of the field, cuts back, looks for help, goes all the way across the field to Sullivan. Sets back up, past Lachelle behind him, but helped by Stephen Mackey. Sent to the corner, and it'll be deep in the defensive zone. Indians will take the throw in down below the 18. Taylor Mayer took the throw in. Palladino intercepts. Wilcox taps to Trzynski, and Trzynski sends it out of bounds. Mike Pizzone, thrower on the near side. Phil Dormish, Palladino goes up. Belak tracks it down. Ball sent forward. And Shire seems to be the midfield controller here of the ball. Walker sends hard forward, intercepted by the defense. Taylor Mayer. Again, exchange of plays here. Zach Partika takes it down, looks for Wilcox. Ball goes out of bounds off of Pizzone, hard into the stands. First couple of minutes here belong to Peters Township Indians. In ball control. Couple of chances up near the goal. No damage done. 0-0 the score. Another soft through ball tried. Steen clears it up. Cleanup man in the back is Ryan Bowen. Wilcox taken down. Dormish on the call coming from behind. And first free kick of the game will come from about the 25-yard line on the football field. What are we going to set up here? Two-man wall. Move back to the 25. And designated kicker will be Trzynski. Trzynski feeds in. Scott Matthews punches out. And taken out in the stomach. Scott Matthews goes down. Hard come out by Scott Matthews. Number 7. Shire. Ball went in there hard. Shire came in hard. And Scott Matthews was taken out. Clock stopped just under 5 minutes of play in. 0-0 the score. And then again, it'll be a typical Spirited St. Clair Peters matchup here. Okay, after a few minutes, significant minute delay, several minutes of delay, Scott Matthews comes off the field. Michael Hass goes into goal. And we're ready to put the ball back into play. Michael Hass will take the goal kick. At 35 minutes left in the first half, 0-0, Panthers score. On a big set play coming in, Shearer came kind of submarine. Matthews got him in the stomach and went down hard. Tad Piscatelli comes across the middle. And ball comes out on the foul. Michael Hass will take the free kick. Looks the field over. Ball comes to midfield, goes up over top. Dormish goes up, taken down on the foul. And St. Clair will gain the momentum of setting up at the 40-yard line. David Steen took an extra 5. Looking for a left-handed in-swinger. We're holding the 18. Steen takes a big service. Belak had to come back for it. Ball goes out of bounds, and it'll be a deep throw in by Peters Township Indians. Again, after that injury delay for Scott Matthews, 0-0, Panthers and Indians. Long throw in by Mayer. Drops it across. Trzynski in the back, and long ball over the top. Pizzone comes down. Traps the ball, sends up. Pawnlight working hard. Sends it across for Lachelle. Walker brings it down off of Peters Township. Ball out of bounds at midfield. Panther throwing. Again, teams were feeling each other out for the first 5 minutes. Then we had the injury delay. Now we're back to playing soccer. We'll see how this game transitions here. Throwing will be taken by Ben Walker on his defensive side of the 50. Ball goes over the top. Will Sullivan traps back. Ball goes out of bounds. It'll be St. Clair's throw again. Walker over the top, finds Belak, heads it up. Swisher in the back. And Peters Township sends the ball up. This is going to be one of those ping pong kind of matches that if we can get some ball control, find some open space. Pawnlight looking, finds Belak, chips back to Dormish. Dormish plays it off him. Lachelle tracks it back. We got some motion. Tries to feed it through. Pizzone makes a nice play, makes the stop at the 40-yard line. We turn it back. We need to, again, find ball possession. 1-on-3. Belak going through, gains the foul. Big chance on a set play by the Panthers from the 20-yard line. Davidson sets it up on the hash mark. And we got Parker Ulrich in that, a junior. Steen's going to take the kick. Looking for something on net for a rebound here. Ball filters through behind Belak and out of bounds. Just crossing 9 minutes into the first half. 0-0 Peters Township Indians versus St. Clair Panthers. Ulrich, junior goalkeeper, takes the kick from his 6. Clears to the 30, something we got to exploit here. Sends it all the way back to him. He'll come up to the 18, have to play with his feet. Pressure's up. Ball turns. Wilcox will be the quarterback up front. And Walker comes out of it. Nicely done. Sullivan has open field. Tries to send Belak to the corner. Doesn't happen. Ulrich will take it from the top of the 18. Drop kick. Midfield. Palladino goes up nicely. Dormish shielded off the ball. Belak comes back, shoulders. Partika. And Peters Township will take the free kick. Bowen takes it from his side, the 50. And again, everybody sends up to the 18. Big long ball cut in. Ponelite heads it. Belak works the ball. Tad Piscatelli centers it across. Michael Haas has a tip just to keep it from that crossing play. Nicely tipped away from Wilcox. Piscatelli made a nice crossing ball. Michael Haas puts a hand on it. Deep throw in on the offensive side of the field. Peters Township. Walker taken down, no call. Palladino finds Belak. Across the pond line, nice jersey pull there, no call. Phil Dormish had to run. Sends back across, somebody got to be trailing. And they send it back into the keeper. He has to play the ball, plays it hard, up the midfield, not out of bounds. Phil Dormish had the break on the ball. Nice play going down the carpet. Got a jersey pull just to throw him off stride. And Peters Township takes the ball, brings it in. Ball goes out of bounds off St. Clair. And Taylor Merrill take the throw. Midfield. Drops into Piscatelli. Ball comes down all the way back from Ponelite to Haas. Big pressure. Michael Haas sends the ball out of bounds at the 40-yard line. Peters Township drops short. Ball out of bounds. Off Sullivan. And it'll be a long throw in again. Who's going to be taking this will be Tad Piscatelli. He'll take a long throw, looking at the box. Drops it in. Michael Hast on line, makes the save. Big drop kick to the 35, finds Belak. Ball settled out of bounds, going to Peters Township. Taylor Mayer on the far side, throws in for Peters. Dogged by Walker. Sullivan comes out of there. Ball out of bounds. Indians throwing. Kind of like a tennis match here, going back and forth. Peters Township with the better of the chances. Jimmy Belak dogs a man from behind, but the Indians maintain control. Drag it all the way across the defense. Pizzone breaks it up. Palladino brings it down. And ball floats up high. Ponelite has it. Drops back to Pizzone. Piscatelli, pawn line run over from behind. Push down again twice. Alex Pawnlight playing hard, makes a play on the ball. Ball goes up, chested down by Wilcox. Wilcox, big body there. Lachelle works 13 on 13, nice play. Pizzone comes out of there. Play's getting physical. See how long this lasts before the referees try to get a handle on her, if that's going to be the way we're going to play all night. Dormish makes a nice intercept. Drops in, we have room now. Lachelle finds Belak. Belak goes 1 on 3 and stripped of the ball. Try long ball with Piscatelli. That's about the only guy running right now, but Indians got to the ball first. Nice steal by Steve Mackey. Chipped over the top. Michael Hess offline. Calls for the ball. Mackey gives it to him. Nice communication in the box there. Tough when the ball's flipping back and forth there. Both guys have to be communicating. Michael Hass drop kick again to the 35. Pizzone steps up. Pawnlight all over the field makes a nice play. Belak battling. Again, run over way from behind. Lachelle gets back up, tries to go after him, man. But again, we got to keep our cool here. They're getting a lot of the calls are not being made, and then they took a little bit of advantage to it. Shearer was the guy who took out Matthews on that play, so he's going to play aggressive all night long until he gets called for it. Steen takes the kick from the 45. And sends it in over the top, headed. Again, Peters Township content to play the ball out. Dormish. Okay, here we go. Dangerous play, ball on the ground. And we'll take a free kick from there. About the 22-yard line. Belak setting up. We're inside of 10 yards. Belak wants to back him up. Referee's doing it. Jimmy Belak will take this right-footed hook inside. Again, we'd like to see him go straight to net, see what happens in the goal. Make that goalkeeper handle the ball, hopefully muff it. Low, straight shot, keeper got it. Over comes out with it. Just passing 24 minutes left in the first half. Scoreless 0-0 tie. Peters Township and St. Clair. Pawnlight plays it forward. Dormish brings it down. Again, got substitutes coming in for St. Clair. Shea Kumar comes in at the forward position for Will Sullivan. Dormish changes sides of the field at mid. Pizzone stripped of the ball. Kumar battles, comes out of it. He has room to go to the corner. Look for a cross and play. Big left-footed cross. Come on. Drags it into the box. Gets stuffed. Ball turned out. And Peters goes long. Piscatelli and Wilcox up front. Wilcox knows how to shield the ball. He has a big body out there. Ball goes up. Palladino. We got to settle this down. Dormish tries to come out of there with it. Battles hard. Palladino. Kumar's open. One-on-one. Kumar with him. Steps into the middle. Has room. Cross. Plays it off the defender. Has to pressure back. Pizzone steps up. Needs to recover because they're going to go long. Nicely done by Karsten Lachelle. David Steen steps up, protects himself. Pawnlight working hard in midfield. And Peters Township drops across the back line. Long service. They like to serve it from their end of the field to the other end and make people run. Pawnlight settles the ball down and Pizzone will have it. Kumar Drags it past the player, stays in bounds, overlap, Pizzone, nicely done, going straight to the net. Stays up, slide tackle, goes out of bounds, and it's a goal kick. Slide tackle played it off of Pizzone. Peters will have possession. Ulrich sets it up. We'll see if he's consistently short on this goal kick and if we can capitalize on trapping the ball up. Clears to about the 45 this time. Belak in chase, has a nice run. Held up. Ball still in bounds. Jimmy Belak working hard on the outside. Dormish over on that side. Tries to send in to Kumar. Palladino has it. Drops it in. Pawnlight looking to the net. Feeds into Kumar. It's a good flurry there. We need to get a shot off. Steen saves it, plays it off. Piscatelli, nicely done by David Steen with his left foot. Long throw. Kumar has open field. Defense is caught up. Belak's out there. Stuffed at the 18 on a defensive play by Ryan Bowen. Tries to go long, ball to Piscatelli, drops in back. Pawnlight will gain control. This is, again, going to be a long ball game versus a ball control game, and we got to get some chances here. Drops back to Walker. Walker comes up with the ball. Belak check back on. Peters is going to stay physical as long as these refs are going to let them get away with it. Pizzone handles back to Steen. Double team. Palladino drops to Pizzone. We've got an open man here. Inside. Dormish drops to Pizzone. Nice left foot looking for Belak. Headed out by Mayer. Played through by Lachelle. After that hit from behind, Carson Lachelle starting to play possessed out there. It's a nice to see. Deep throwing on the offensive side of the field. Wilcox, Shields, hard slide tackle on Pawnlight. And then we got subs coming on the outside. It'll be Gust. And let me see who else is coming in here. Brian Gust and Alex Collins. Collins will take the throw in. About the 40-yard line on the Peters Township defensive side of the field. Piscatelli sends it up and out of bounds. Off of Pizzone. No, that's again, it was definitely off of Tad. We backed up, gave him the ball, and the referee changed the call. Throw in, Collins steps through Kumar's legs. Ball goes long, sends it back to the defense. Coach Dyer wants his defense to handle the ball and make sure that they're going to be well tested in the back. We're playing a 4-back system. And Pizzone comes out of there. About a step too far for Kumar. And it'll be a throw in. Shearer takes it. Long ball down in the corner. Michael Haas comes out of his goalkeeper camp there and takes the throw, changes the field hard. Walker, nice touch inside to Lachelle. Karsten gets there. Palladino looks outside. Shea Kumar over the top. Collins makes a nice play. Shea Kumar drops it inside. Goes out of bounds off of Peters, and it'll be a St. Clair throw in. Joe Russ comes in, substitutes for Joey Palladino in the midfield. Let's set it up here. We got Belak and Kumar up top. Dormish, Rust, Pawnlight, Lachelle in the middle, and we've got Pizzone, Steen, Mackey, and Walker still in the back. Michael Hast in the goal since the first 5 minutes when Scott Matthews was knocked out of the game. And we're winding down. 17 minutes, 0-0 the score. Gus throws it in. Piscatelli sends it over the top. Steen works it in the corner, one-on-one. Nicely done. Steps around Piscatelli. Up the sidelines. Kumar has lots of field. He's got the man beat. Crosses inside. Ball comes back. Kumar has control. Muscled off the play by Brian Johnson. Johnson just sends the ball up. Gus grabs it. Pondlight settles it. We got some chance to settle the ball here. Inside the Belak. Belak takes the shot. Defender steps in front out. Ryan Bowen. And Walker looks inside. Ball dropped back. Lachelle does a service. Belak tries to settle it down. And looks inside for Brian Guest. Pizzone comes out of it, doesn't overlap, he can carry. Cuts across the middle. Somebody step up. Come on, Karsten. Ball passed. Steen covers back. 2 touches. Played into the middle right at the insignia, right center field. Ball goes down. Lachelle goes up. Forearm from Swisher. Gets the call. Walker carries down the far side. Inside to Lachelle. Hard slide tackle. Stephen Mackey sends it outside of Pizzone, who has room. Nicely played. Joe Rust. Steen will drop it down. Pizzone looks for, again, nice soft pass. Good ball into the corner for Kumar. Shielded off the ball. Shea Kumar works hard. Jimmy Belak, and he carried across and get a shot. Ball goes out of bounds. No, stays in. Gus saves it. Ball goes out of bounds on unforced error. And Will Sullivan comes back in. And Jim Belak will get a break. Just inside of 14 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 scoreless tie. Peters Township and Upper St. Clair. Referees are letting some hit and go. Pizzone will take the throw. Drops inside, sends it back, looking for a service. Goes across, found Dormish, tough play. Steen drops it down. Stephen Mackey in chase, drops it up to Walker. Phil Dormish works hard on the outside, forces the ball out of bounds. Peters Township throw at midfield. Okay. Meyer will take the throw. Drops inside. Again, that big target out there, Corey Wilcox. He's a big body, knows how to use it. He shields. And it's tough to get him off the ball once he has it. Peters Township will take another throw. Over the top. Taken out of bounds by Stephen Mackey. It'll be a deep throw in. St. Clair marking up on white shirts. Ball goes over the top. Headed out by David Steen nicely. Joe Rust in chase. Dogs Gus, nicely played. Joe Rust comes out with the ball. Pondlight looks forward. Need a runner in the corner. Sullivan's pressuring the defense. And the ball goes out of bounds. Deep throw in about the 20-yard line on the defensive side by Peters Township Indians. Throws the ball over. Off of Phil Dormish, and we're going still with a Peters throw. Long ball, looks for Wilcox. Out of bounds again. St. Clair allowing Peters to march up the field on air and out of bounds plays here. Moved him up to the offensive side of the field. Drops over the top, looks for Gust. Coming across the middle, nicely stepped into by Stephen Mackey and Will Sullivan in chase. Ball cleared out and is going St. Clair's way. Touch was off of Peters. Okay, Phil Dormish took advantage of the yard marker. We did get the call. And we see Joe Palladino coming in for Karsten Lachelle. Ben Walker taking the throw. About the 30-yard line. Lobs it over the top. Dormish heads it. Push called on Walker. And Peters Township will take it on a free kick at about the 30-yard line. Winding down to 10 minutes left in the first half, still scoreless. This could be one of those games where that first goal is going to be the dominant goal and it's going to sit there for a while. So we hope we get it on our side of the ledger. Ball goes over the top. Gus kicks it inside. Out of bounds working in the corner. It's Ben Walker working hard. Step over. Michael Haas takes it at the end line, keeps it in bounds. Referee said it went across the goal line. And we're going to take a corner. First corner of the game, Peters Township will take it. Let's see how they set up. Trzynski will take it. Looks like he's going to go right-footed, so it'll hook in. White shirts are at the 18. Ball's hooking in hard. Gus was sitting there. Nobody took the shot. Nobody can get there. A lot of black feet. St. Clair had plenty of bodies coming up through the hash marks. And a check from behind. Slows the ball down, but gives St. Clair the free kick. Dangerous play when it's between the hash marks and you see a lot of bodies. Goalkeeper doesn't get a good look at it. If it pops through, could be out of position, but that time legs were in the way. Big feet over the top from Stephen Mackey. Ball fed in, looks for Wilcox. Wilcox, a freight train coming through. Ball stripped from Ponlight. Shearer looks again like this midfield quarterback. We got Wilcox up front, Shearer in the middle, and probably have to say Mayer is the guy in the back. Steen goes all the way outside to Walker, finds him. Walker has green. Oh, man, right into the legs, and he's out of position. We got to chase back hard. It's almost like an offside play. Got nicely done. David Steen stands tall on defense, comes out of there with the ball, and sends it the other way. Phil Dormish has his speed. Joe Palladino dogging Shearer. Shearer looks long. Wrong side of Wilcox. Ponlight settles it down. Looks forward for Kumar. Step in there. Will Sullivan tried. Sullivan works hard. Ball out of bounds, and it'll be St. Clair's throw-in. 3 subs coming back in. Jimmy Belak up front. Pat Davis coming in up front. Dormish out, Sullivan out, and Carson Lachelle checks back in for Alex Ponlight. Long time for some of these guys being in the game. Ponlight for a lot of that half right now. It's his first time out. Okay. Ball goes out of bounds. Drops in. Belak tries to feed outside. Kumar was cutting in. And we're winding down to 7 minutes left in the first half. Scoreless tie. Tim Curran throws over the top. Again, target man's Wilcox. They're always looking for the ball to go through him. Hopefully we can figure this out. Shearer up front changed with Wilcox, did an overlap. Ball drops back out to Peters. Pat Davis knocks it out of bounds. Peters will take the throw over the top. Head it out. Joe Palladino working his way through two guys. Ball goes out of bounds. Pat Davis leaves the ball for Ben Walker. And we'll do an attacking throw from our 40. Finds a big target, Pat Davis. Drops to Walker. Shearer chips it up. Shearer's been in a lot of this game too. Shearer and Wilcox are two steady faces out there. And Mayer, those three guys I mentioned before. So hopefully this is going to wear on them. They haven't been subbed out yet. Ball goes across. Shearer looks at it. See if he lines up for a shot. Chips back hard. Stephen Mackey makes that stop in the middle. Finds Kumar out in front from Palladino. Belak in chase. He has both those guys beat almost. And the better part of valor. Bowen sends it hard out of bounds. Ben Walker coming off because he's bleeding. Must have got elbow. And who's getting up? Michael Worthy's going to come in on the right side to relieve him. Didn't see the play. I was on the far side away from the ball. So, with 5 minutes left in the first half, 0-0 the score. Again, kind of a give and take here a little bit. Still have to say that Peters Township had the better of the chances. We had a couple of set plays and should have, made a little bit better chance at it, but we'll make that happen sometime during this game, hopefully. Okay. Again, injury stoppage, second time in the game. So the clock stopped at 5 minutes, 36 seconds left in the first half. 0-0 the score. Ben Walker out with some blood from the nose. And the Panthers with a deep throw in. Jimmy Belak going in on the attack. Throws into Kumar. Shearer comes up with the ball. Looks outside for Wilcox. Familiar play we're looking at. Pat Davis sends it up. Ball goes up high out of bounds on the push. Ball goes out of bounds off of Peters, and St. Clair will take the throw in at midfield. Looks like Mike Pizzone changed sides. On that Walker substitution. See how things work out here. Steen comes through the ball. Hard physical play, called at midfield. Peters Township will put it in for a free kick. This is good feed play for them. Let me set up again. Who's in on defense? Pawnlight shifts back to a defensive slot. And Bowen will take this kick. He's going right-footed. Everybody holding the 18. Long ball high. Headed out. Tried to get that shot at the top of the arc. Pizzone clears out hard for a throw-in. And Mayer takes the throw. Looks for Wilcox over the top. Pawnlight back. Lachelle drops to him. Inside. Missed the connect on Palladino. Ball goes out of bounds. St. Clair throw. In the back, we got Pawnlight, Steen, Mackey, and Pizzone. Pizzone shifted to the right side. Pawnlight's in on the left. In the mid, we got Lachelle. Now Dormish in for Pat Davis. Rust. Palladino. And Kumar and Belak up front. Michael Hast in the goal. Ball goes way over the top. Looking for Wilcox. We'll be saying that all night. Shearer's in the middle, dogging him. Lachelle comes across, takes away from the pressure. intercepted. Ball going the other way. Good transition there. David Steen stands it up, taken down hard with the legs. Tad Piscatelli was on the run. Hard tackle with David Steen. Michael Haas will take the free kick at about the 12-yard line. Free kick goes over the top, gets to midfield. Palladino gets up. Ball chipped over the top. Pawnlight comes through, gets the ball. Inside, Joe Rust to Belak. Ball drops back. Lachelle steps in. Ball got moved up about 5 extra yards. Kick will go from the 40 with 2 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 score here. A big chance for Peters to try to get an attack going here late in the first half. And Ryan Boone will take it over the top. Again, big service. Michael Haas holds his line. Ball goes harmlessly out of bounds. And Haas will take the kick from the 6. Minute and a half left in the first half. Michael Haas tees it up on the 6-yard line. Sends nicely to midfield. Over the top play. Pizzone comes through, heads it out of bounds. And Peters will take it in with a minute left to go. Drops over the top. Stephen Mackey with his big leg gets it up high. Big push from Mayer, no call. And that was a missed call that got redone. Moving the ball back, taking the time. Inside of a minute right now, Michael Haas will set it up. Try to take it deep over top. Nicely done. Play the attacking zone here in the last minute. If the Kumar can get it, find Belak up front. We need this. 40 seconds and counting. Kumar takes the shot. Mayer steps up, sends it out of bounds. Sends it back in by Pizzone. Pizzone steps up again twice. Ball's high. See if he can muff it. Muffs it out of bounds. And it's going to be a quick corner kick. It should be a corner. The referee wasn't in position. It's going to be a long throw in. Belak sets up hard. 20 seconds left. Deep throw in. In the net. Yes! He throws it in. Goalkeeper misses it. No goal. He can't throw it in. Can't throw it in without our touch. What a break. Goalkeeper was way out of position, slipped, ball went over his head. If we could have gotten a body near it, it was a goal. Goal disallowed. 0-0 at halftime. Peters Township Indians versus St. Clair. Scoreless 0-0 tie. And we'll set the second half starting lineup for St. Clair. Michael Hastings goal. Across the back, David Steen, Stephen Mackey, and Michael Pizzone. In the mid, Karsten Lachelle, Joe Palladino, Phil Dormish, Alex Ponelight, and Ashay Kumar. And up front we got Sullivan and Belak. St. Clair will take the touch. And Alex Ponelight looking to push up. St. Clair shifts from a 4-back to a 3-back system. Lachelle to Dormish. 3-man trap. Palladino comes out of it. Stephen Mackey helps out. Dormish goes all the way back to Steen. Steen outside to Pizzone. And the ball goes out of bounds. St. Clair throwing. Pizzone will take it on the far side, right at midfield, drops in. Alex Ponelight passes to himself, taken down hard. Call's going to go against Ponelight. Tried to feed to himself, tried to work through the defender, didn't happen. And Mayer will take the kick. Bowen, I'm sorry, he'll take the kick from behind midfield. Drops it hard over the top. Steen takes it down with his feet. Pawn Light cleans it up. And looks for Jimmy Belak, hits him in the heels. Stephen Mackey comes up hard, makes the play. Nicely done. Dormish inside the Palladino. Sends Belak to the corner. I don't think will he make it? Yes, he does. Big cross across, hit there. Keeper goes up in the air, hard down. Again, we got to put shots on this goalkeeper. Ulrich, I'm not sure what game he's starting here, but again, shaky on the couple of saves that he's had to make. We'll see if we can capitalize on that. Piscatelli takes it to the corner to himself. Hard run. David Steen settles it down in the corner, goes across the end line. Michael Hass will take the free kick on a goal kick from his 6-yard line. Michael Hass hits it to midfield. Peters goes up, traps the ball down, goes outside again. A little bit of dampness on the field, a lot of slippage here. Palladino found Ponelite, nice open field. Alex had speed, makes the chip inside. Sullivan, a little bit too high for Ponelite to handle. Back to Palladino, has the take. Whistles it past the right post, nicely done. Ball on transition, went up, a nice couple of give and goes. We got to put some shots on goal. Hopefully that's what Coach Snyder told them at halftime. Good take by Joe Palladino, who's the leading scorer so far for the Panthers. Ball goes over the top. Palladino goes up, nice clean up, straight up. Kumar makes a stop, finds Belak on the run. Keeper comes out. Top of the 18 makes the stop. Ulrich will take the drop kick short to the 40-yard line. St. Clair leaves it go out of bounds. It'll be a throw-in. Pizzone brings it in quickly. Palladino brings it across. A lot more ball movement in the second half here for the Panthers early on. Stephen Mackey takes the crossing play, tries to feed in. Works hard up front. Big body on big body. Wilcox, again, Stevens not anywhere near the size of Wilcox, but tries to slow him down. Forces the play up top. Nicely done by Pizzone. Goes down, comes up a little gimpy, but made the play. Ponelite works his way through midfield. Alex Ponelite finds a Shea Kumar on the outside, 2-on-2. Numbers are coming. Cross, or was a shot? What are we going to do? Hard shot, low on Ulrich. Kumar takes the shot. Ulrich makes the save. Good, strong, hard 5 minutes by St. Clair here, putting the pressure on. Ulrich clears midfield. Looking for Wilcox. Find the connect. Chip shot. Wilcox strong on the ball. Pizzone shoulder to shoulder. Working hard against the big guy. Ball drops back. Steen will bring it across. Mackey looks like pressure coming. Slide tackle. Ball goes out of bounds off of Peters. It'll be St. Clair throw. Dormish leaves it for Mackey. Stephen Mackey will take the throw. Drops into Palladino. Nice trap. Misses the slide tackle. Big service. Goes over the top. Kumar's on the outside. Again, nice chance for a play. Chips it back. Dormish is coming. Puts a hard shot down low. Nicely done. Good play. We'll have to connect. It's about 4 straight shots on goal right now. Good drop kick across the 30. Measured by Lachelle. Long ball. Turned back in. St. Clair looking for chances again. Dormish drags the ball across midfield. Lachelle steps away from the tackle. And the defense services it up. Ball goes up. Wilcox backed into it. And Ponelite comes out of trouble. Sullivan tries a backheel pass. Ponelite taken down on the trip. Okay, big service. David Steen will take it here with his left foot. About the 45-yard line on the attacking side of the field. 6 minutes into the second half, scoreless. Steen will set it down on the 45. Goes short to Mackey. Mackey going to try a service. And ball goes out of bounds. St. Clair will track back on defense. 10 men behind the ball, working on 11 behind the ball. Good play on defense, not a setup. Throw by Tim Kern. Stephen Mackey sets it up to Will Sullivan. Kern sends it forward. Bobby Dyer style defensive play. Send it forward, make the forwards and mids work for the ball, and put the pressure on the other team's defense. Ball drops in, Belak doesn't get there, and it goes out of bounds off of Peters Township. Pizzone drops it in. Palladino, big service over the top. Defensive head by Bowen. Long feed, looks for Wilcox. All day long, Piscatelli and Wilcox up front. Drops the ball in, goes all the way back to Steen. Makes Piscatelli run all the way the length of the field. Inside, Lachelle works it with the body. We got numbers. Ball goes over the top. Again, it's going to settle out of bounds. Belak won't be able to get there. Deep throw in on the defensive side of the field by Peters Township Indians. Tim Kern will take the throw. Kern looks for Mayer. Dormish goes up. Palladino brings it down. Sends across. Ponnelly looks inside. Sullivan was there. Ball dropped down by Belak to himself. Works through two checks. Looks inside. Ball trapped. Ponnelly looks inside. Finds Will Sullivan. Turns outside to Belak. Belak slips off the ball. Again, wet side of the field. Everybody's trying to get fancy on the sidelines, but goes out of bounds. This change of temperature just put a little dampness out there, and you can see guys slipping all over the place. Sullivan tries to pressure Kern. Ball goes out of bounds. Unforced error, and St. Clair will take the throw. Mackey will come all the way up to the 45, almost to midfield. Okay, takes the throw. Palladino double teamed. Wilcox works hard. Ball drops in. Shearer comes out of there with it. Shearer is going to be playing in the back. He was playing midfield during the first half. So that's a little bit of change from Dyer. Ball drops in. Karsten Lachelle works on Wilcox. Carson Lachelle called on the hand check on Corey Wilcox. Trzynski will take the kick. Looking for two men. Looking for a one-man wall here. Ball goes back. Big service over the top. Michael Haas measures it. Gets up high. Takes it at the highest point. And looks outside. Good play coming to the ball. And Michael Haas will take the drop kick, sends it to about the 35-yard line. Going up, called on the foul, man over top of Will Sullivan, and big service selection here. We'll set up. Wilcox tracks all the way back. Steen will take a free kick. Let's see if we can get a goal-scoring chance here. Steen services it in. Header. Drop down, ball left for Ponnelly. Ponnelly looking to chip it over the side, dragging the goalkeeper across. Gathers it before he goes out of bounds. And he'll take the drop kick probably from his 18. Drop kick again, returns the favor, comes to the 35-yard line on an offensive play. Tad Piscatelli charges on the ball. Stephen Mackey brings it out. Carson Lachelle sends it out. Tim Kern taking the throw. Looks inside. Ball goes over the top. Steen works around the man. Nicely done around Wilcox. Again, a giant of a guy. Dormish goes over the top. And it'll be a throw in by Peters Township. Stephen Mackey throws inside off of Will Sullivan's foot. Turnover to Peters. Curran throws over, finds Wilcox. Ball goes back to him, settles it down, goes over with the right foot. He's charging forward. Nicely done. Carson Lachelle shields the ball. Finds Kumar. Joe Palladino sends it in on goal. Keeper comes out and makes the stop. Ulrich will take it from his 18. Drop kicks to the 40. Pizzone goes up, sends the ball out of bounds. Throw in taken by Peters, goes down the sidelines. Ball drops back, services inside. Big stop by Stephen Mackey. Wilcox was behind him, looking for a feed. Belak steps in. Ball floats out of bounds. Peters throw. Curran takes the throw, drops in over the top, goes down the line. Dormish intercepts, and Palladino looks for a runner. That's going to be floating out there. Keeper has plenty of time to get there. It's shown whenever Ulrich's tied up in there, he's getting a little bit shaky, so trying to feed it up. Pizzone shoulders the ball down. Looking for the cross and play. Pizzone slips. Ball goes inside. Wilcox is there. Michael Haas comes out hard, makes a save. Steps up on the ball and clears it out of trouble. Again, a couple of white shirts loose in the box. Kumar touches and out of bounds. St. Clair throw. Again, second half we've gone from a 4-back to a 3-back system. Pizzone on the far side taking the throw. Steen in the middle and Mackey on the outside. Michael Hastings goal. And up front we've got Pat Davis and Ashay Kumar trying to put it in the net with Jimmy Belak helping out up front. Palladino takes the throw. Pat Davis traps down, sends it back to Palladino. Service inside. Can we get the ball to find somebody? Ball goes out of bounds. Peters sends it out. Deep throw by St. Clair. I'd like to see these guys attack the box, maybe with Alex Ponley taking the throw. That's going to happen here. Throws over the top. Big lob in. Mayer comes out. Big long ball. Nobody chasing. Wilcox is pooped out here a little bit. Okay, Pizzone will take the throw on the far side. Big lob throw over the top. Sent in by Peters. Pizzone sends it forward. Again, Peters maintaining control and keeping it in bounds on the push. Piscatelli called for the foul. And we'll see if Steen takes this kick from our side of the field. At the 40, Steen takes it short. Ponlight looks forward, sees what he can see on the field. He and Pizzone do an overlap. Palladino double teamed in the middle. Ball drops all the way back to the lone defender. At that point was Steen. He feeds it up hard. Ponlight grabs the ball. We'd like to see a goal here with about 24 minutes left in the first half. 0-0 St. Clair and Peters. Lachelle feeds the keeper. Lob shot over the top. Drop kick. Wilcox again misjudges it. I think on a tough humid night like tonight, he's been playing the whole game. He's starting to run ragged, which is good for us. Peters brings the ball under control, finds Wilcox. Wilcox drops it out to Piscatelli. Has room carrying down the right side. Ponlight works hard, slide tackles hard. Ball goes out of bounds, and it's going to be a corner kick for Peters. Good. Okay, here we go now. First corner kick of the second half. 23 minutes left in the second half. 0-0 scoreless tie. Ball goes up, headed out, harmlessly on the right side. Michael Hass will take the goal kick from the 6. Michael Hass tees it up. Who's coming in now? Joe Russ for Joe Palladino, and Mark Mackey coming in for Ashay Kumar for the first time in the game. Has to take the kick. Sends to midfield. Measured by Rust. Ball sent hard over the top again by Peters. David Steen dogs the ball outside. Goal kick for St. Clair. Michael Hass look to go short to Mackey. Mackey's on the short side here. Low line drive. Rust heads it back. Piscatelli comes across. Drops outside. Shearer started moving up now. Shearer's moved to a mid position instead of staying on that defensive side of the field. And Brian Gus. It looks like, again, Coach Dyer is looking like second half of this second half, the last 20 minutes, he's going to put pressure up front. Ball goes out of bounds. Peters deep throw in at about the 20-yard line. And they'll leave the ball, looks like, for the long thrower, Tad Piscatelli. Everybody goes in deep to the box. Tad throws in hard, headed out nicely by Pizzone. Played off of Piscatelli. Hass comes out, goes up for the ball, makes the play. Michael Hass measures it, takes a drop kick to the 35-yard line over the top of the defense. And St. Clair doesn't get control, but forces the Indians to send it out of bounds. Will Sullivan comes in. Jimmy Belak goes out. So let's set the lineup. It's Davis and Sullivan up front. Dormish, Rust, Ponelite in the mid. Mark Mackey on the outside. Hass scampers out to get the ball and pulls it in. Long throw out to Stephen Mackey. Nicely done. 40-yard line. Solid ball to Mackey. Sends it in for a service. Skips on the surface. Big hop up to the goalkeeper. Short drop kick over the top. Measured by Carson Lachelle. Joe Russ goes up, clip from behind. Referee's looking for, again, ball control. Peters takes it from the back. Pizzone brings it down. Joe Russ, nice in the middle. Stephen Mackey does an overlap, gets up in front. Plays it off the defender. Lachelle steps in. And Mark Mackey drops it in. Alex Ponelite, quarterback in the midfield. Joe Russ dogs it forward. Won't let him take that long ball. Mackey sends it out of bounds. Again, disruption of that big long ball coming in here is going to affect Peters. That's what they're looking for. See it over the top. Piscatelli. Michael Hass comes to the top of the box, brings it back in. Brian Gus charging from the outside. Joe Rush traps. Lachelle comes through, nice ball. Michael Hass has to get out. Tracks back to his line. And David Steen takes the heat out of a hot kitchen. Long ball through the middle there was tough. Karsten, Lachelle, Gimpin. Ben Walker coming in first time in the second half. Dormish out, Palladino in. Lachelle on a hard tackle comes limping off the field. Deep throw in. Carried across the middle. Shot goes through the goalpost of the football field. And with 18 minutes left in the first half, St. Clair and Peters 0-0. Michael Haas lines it up from his 6. Sends the ball up to midfield. Trapped down. Palladino has control, sends it out of bounds. And Peters will take the throw. Again, they're keeping pressure off of Ulrich in the back. At times we've had a spurt like about the first 5 minutes of the half. And would like to mount something here too again. Pizzone going straight to midfield. Ready to take the throw in. Belak comes in for Davis. So it's Belak and Sullivan up front. Big feed in by Pizzone. Big feed out by Mayer. Belak playing back to the goal. Goes up. Works hard for the ball. Comes out of it. Big physical play by Jimmy Belak. Centers it in. Doesn't get through the defense, but forces Peters to send it out of bounds. Throw in deep. Bad throw called, lifting his foot off the ground. Sullivan called for it. Scoring, well, again, an offensive throw chance over there. Goes for naught. And the exchange, Peters will take the throw in on their own side of the 20-yard line. Mayer goes over the top. Pawnlight traps the ball. Again, some of the momentum swung here to Peters that they're starting to control the ball. Now Jimmy Belak finds Ben Walker in an overlap. Nicely done. Crosses the ball in. Fed out by the defense. Stephen Mackey looks up front. Walker working hard. Tackled. Ball goes out of bounds. Throw in from the 30. Tim Colonel grabbed the ball. Goes way over the top. Looks for Ted. Piscatelli doesn't get to the ball. And intercepted by Palladino. Looked inside for Sullivan. Ball's there. Jimmy Belak pressuring the defender to send it out of bounds. Now we got a deep throw here. This is what we wanted to see. Some kind of an offensive chance. And we're winding down to 15 minutes left. Scoreless tie, 0-0. Kumar comes in for Mackey. Jimmy Belak going for the big throw into the middle. Somebody find the ball. That was a handball in the box. Handball in the box. It was missed by the referees or just ignored. Trapped the ball down. Mike Pizzone, big hit at midfield, called for the foul, but that was definitely a handball that brought that ball down right in front of the goalkeeper. Again, not our field. Will go back at midfield on the 45-yard line. Drops him back to the 40. It's going to be a big service by Mayer. Goes over the top, headed back out. Pawnlight got to the ball nicely. Palladino waits for an overlap go. Has Pawnlight on the run, flying down the left side. Checks back. Stripped of the ball off his back. And Peters will take the throw on their own 30-yard line. Just crossed 14 minutes, 0-0. Drops over the top. Ball centered, Palladino. Again, we want to mount something here. Joe Rust looks wide. Plays off of Jimmy Belak. Ulrich will take the goal kick again. Hasn't been strong on the goal kicks. Punts have reached midfield and crossed it, but this one here, we got to trap in. See if we can lock this in. Ulrich steps up. Cleared midfield this time. Belak goes up hard. Brought down by Peters. Joe Rush tips it up to the forwards. Will Sullivan hustles but sends it out of bounds. Tim Kern's going to go long down the line. Looks for Wilcox. Ball goes out of bounds off of Wilcox. Stephen Mackey hard on the check back. Palladino looks across. Pizzone has field. Walker inside. Oh, man. Almost connected with Jimmy Belak. Stephen Mackey has room. Dogged by Wilcox. Nicely steps around him. Steps back, pulled down. We'll take the foul call from there on our 30, going into net. Okay. Alex Ponelight directing traffic, sends David Steen inside. Sets it up at the 24-yard line. We'll take that advantage. He's going to come with a left-footed in-swinger. Let's see if Ulrich can get shook up in there with some bodies in his face. Big hook, nice ball. Oh, right past Palladino and goes just harmlessly past the goalpost. Goalkeeper had not even a clue as to where that was going to end up at, but that just slid past the far post. Nice hook and ball service by Alex Ponelight. Again, short ball to the 45. Called on over the top. Belak and Walker were both up over top of the man. Bowen's going to take the service. They're going to go to the top of the arc. Forcing everybody up forward, trying to get a scramble play in the middle. Wow. Blew that one. Bowen gets a second chance. Palladino chases. Ponelight comes out there with the ball. We got numbers going the other way. Nice look. Nice dummy by Belak. Come on, Shea Kumar has a shot. Goalkeeper was in position. Nice dummy play. Ponelight past Jimmy Belak to Shea Kumar. Took a big shot, and Ulrich was in the right position for that one. Wilcox goes up. And Pizzone sends it forward. Will Sullivan, hard work back here on Tim Kern. Forces the errant throw. Ball inside. Kumar can't feather through. Good rushes by St. Clair here if we can mount an attack and try to keep some offensive pressure up front. Trzynski tries to send out. We have made their defense and mids work hard. They've made a lot of runs up front. So looking like, believe it or not, the fresher of the two teams looks like St. Clair. If we can connect on something, we might have some tic-tac-toe plays. Some steady substitutions here. Carson Lachelle comes in. Phil Dormish comes in. Joe Rust out. And Ben Walker out. Winding down just inside of 10 minutes. 0-0 scoreless tie. Nicely done. Belak goes up, gets on the push. He still maintains control. Ponelight out to Belak. Belak looks inside. There's Phil Dormish. Oh, on a chip shot. Misses the far post right side. Nicely done. That's what I'm saying. If we can do a couple of tic-tac-toe plays, it looks like we have the fresher legs going past these guys. Connection and putting the ball on net. Definitely had Ulrich out of position, but just pushed it right past the far post. Ulrich will take the kick. Belak pushed two guys. Oh, man. Got away with that call. I have a funny feeling. Nah, see, the referee got talked to, and he changed the call. It looked like a push from Jimmy Belak. Sorry. Tim Kern tries to gain another 4 or 5 yards by bumping the ball up. Does. Bowen will take the free kick. They're going to feed it into the 18 again. Big, high loop and hit. Headed back. Michael Haas lets it go out of bounds off the end line, and he'll take the kick at the 6. Good pressure across the last 3-4 minutes by St. Clair. We're starting from our own end here. Quick start. Michael Haas curls it out to Stephen Mackey. Mackey takes the ball. Carries up the sidelines, loses it out of bounds. On pressure by Zach Partika. Tim Kern lined up. Kern over the top, finds Wilcox. Nice trap, looks inside. Piscatelli with a handball. Thank you. Dad brought it down to his own feet. And we're pushing everybody up. Michael Haas is going to take the long ball from the 20-yard line, track back to his own net. Big ball over the top. Belak heads it forward. Sullivan there. Ball goes out of bounds. Kern sends it. And Jonathan Walsh, for the first time tonight, comes in. Will Sullivan out. Again, fresh legs could be the difference here of somebody connecting and putting it in the net. Belak looks for a runner. Drops over the top to Walsh. No offside on a throw-in. Belak sends it in front. A little bit of a bobble. Dormish was almost there. Ulrich comes up with it. Goes down to trap the ball on the ground. Does a low line drive over the top looking for Wilcox. Palladino goes outside. Dormish comes inside. Ponelite sends it up forward. Walsh, fresh legs. Come on, John. He's arm locked. Ball comes to Kumar. Kumar tries for a touch. Turn. Ball pushed off his foot through Ponelite's legs. He hustles back. Saves it from getting to Wilcox. Nice play. He's going to get pushed. John Walsh working hard. Takes it to the corner. Ball taken out of bounds by Peter's Indians. Ball dropped in. Fed in by Palladino. Ball's out. Oh, Jimmy Belak. Tough angle to head it back in. Ball's off Ulrich's hands. The Palladino's head out of bounds. Goal kick with 6 minutes left in the second half. Scoreless tie, 0-0. Peters Township and Upper St. Clair. Ulrich will take the kick. Sends it over to the top. Belak. Wilcox finally puts a head on the ball. Played out by Steen. And St. Clair will reset on defense. Partika will take the drop throw in for Tim Kern. Tim Kern's been taking a fairly long ball, but he's always looking down the line here. He's not looking inside. Throws down the line again. Looks for Wilcox. Kumar nicely steps in. Joe Palladino tries to spring Walsh and Belak. Up and out of bounds. St. Clair throw. Belak touches to himself, but steps in. Kumar. Kumar has some speed. Looks at a crossing. Dormish. Oh, my. Where'd that shot come from? Dormish looked like the ball was behind him, and then again the defender came in through. Just kind of hit the ball low and long. Piscatelli. Looked for Piscatelli and Wilcox up front. Belak can turn it around. Let's get him on the run. Steps nicely through two men. Ball headed out. Numbers. Chip play. David Steen comes back hard. Stephen Mackey works the ball out. Steen heads it out. Ponelite can trap and control. Lachelle has the ball. Driven off the ball by Piscatelli. Ball goes out of bounds. Trzynski steps inside. He's going to service. Outside. Got Piscatelli coming down the middle. Tries for a left foot. Nicely done. Palladino comes back in to clean up the garbage in the back. Was lined up for a left-footed shot by Venanzi. Couldn't get it off as Palladino stepped in. That was a big chance. Not many bodies in front of that ball. Piscatelli heads it. Wilcox puts it in. Big bodies up front, throw over the top, 3.5 minutes left. Wilcox puts it in with 3.5 minutes left. Quick throw in, we were kind of watching it go over the top and it ended up in the net. Man of the hour, Corey Wilcox. 1-0. Peters Township with 3 minutes left on a quick throw-in play. And again, the two guys that made the thing happen, Shear and Wilcox. We got to be desperate here with 3 minutes left. We went, let's say 77 minutes, scoreless tie. Last 3 minutes here, 1-0. Peters takes the lead. Pushing Michael Hast up to the 40-yard line. Pawnlight sends the ball in. No foul in the box. We get the corner kick, but no foul in the box as everybody's imploring it. 1-0, 2.5 minutes left. Pawnlight's going to take the left-footed kick. Lines it up. We're being real deliberate with 2 minutes left down a goal. We got to make this count. Header goes up. Ball cleared. Kumar. No, it's David Steen. Two minutes left in the game. Ulrich taking his time, setting up. Substitutions coming slowly. And the ball comes out. Desperation plays here by the Panthers. Kumar on the run, forces the ball out of bounds. Belak's got to attack on this one. We got to go to the net. Everybody's got to go to the net. Ball's going into the box. Scramble play, big header. Ulrich still out of there. Jimmy Belak had it lined up and sailed it wide right. Winding down to a minute left in the game. One goal deciding this game the way it's looking right now. 1 minute left, winding down. Taking their time. We're going to have one big push if we can get a chance to get to the ball here. Ball goes up. On the push. We got to hurry. Free kick. 50 seconds and winding. Michael Hast all the way up. We're going to take one big chance here with Pawnlight taking the kick. Sends it up. Try to get the numbers. Goalkeeper comes up. Punches the ball out of bounds. Quick throw. We got 30 seconds. We can mount something. Too quick. Jonathan Walsh sends it out the end line. It's going to be a goal kick. Keeper can take his good old time on taking this one out. Ball goes over the top. Belak sends in. Kumar takes a shot very wide, very high, and the game will end 1-0. Peters Township Indians over the St. Clair Panthers. Tough way to go down. 3 minutes left in the game with a goal by Corey Wilcox. And we'll come back against Bethel Park on Saturday.